Well done, baby. You made it to the sea, look. Is this the border? I guess, maybe. Apologies for the sabbatical in this series, but this is probably the hardest point of the trip for me, definitely the lowest point, so just bear with me. It's not nice to see, it's not nice for me to see either, but it was part of the trip, and that's how I felt in that moment, in that morning. So be nice in the comments, and I'll speak to you soon. I'm better now, sort of. Anyway, let's crack on. Morning. Another day in paradise. I had a big argument with my ex-girlfriend last night, and I just feel like I'm in the worst place to be doing this, and I feel like it's ruining. I don't want to blame her, but I feel like stupidly I thought, oh, a bike trip will cure me, and it felt like the last thing on the list to be able to try and do to sort of kickstart myself to like a defib. I'm in a beautiful place, it's called Mostar, and in Bosnia, and it's brilliant, and it's lovely, and the hotel's really nice, and everyone's really friendly and lovely, and it's exactly what I wanted, but I just feel like fucking shit, and I can't stop it, and I can't stop this feeling. And I don't know what to do about it, so I'm just debating now whether to go home and feel guilty forever, but maybe some comfort in the fact I'm heading home, going to see my little boy. And I wanted to do this to put myself out here, and I'm certainly out here. So I guess I've achieved that if I do go back. I mean, it's going to take at least 2, 3, 4 days to get home anyway. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm sorry. I wanted this to be inspirational. It's not, clearly. So I don't really know. I don't know how to play it. So I'm just gonna. Anyway, I've actually booked this hotel for 2 nights because I was so exhausted from the anxiety. Because it's like. When you have extreme anxiety, it's like everything is ready to go, like all your senses are over heightened, everything is ready to go. And I think this is why I constantly snap at traffic and constantly and I'm that type of person, because I'm ready, I'm fired up, and it's exhausting. So I'm sorry you had to see this, really, but I think it's important to show that everything's not always fantastic. So anyway, I'm going to try and go and have some breakfast and try not to shit myself. Go for a walk. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for a walk around the town and try and improve this. Okay. Right, so this is where I left you yesterday. The bike was there. Just thought I'd give you a little tour. One of the managers is actually a biker, so my bike is under that building there in a nice little secret hole, which is always good. But anyway, so come and see this really nice hotel. I definitely recommend it. So you come down here with the little magical trees. I'm not going to talk much because people might be like, what's this guy doing? And then, in fact, let's go around this way. I won't say anything though, because it's weird. So this is where I had dinner last night. Sat there, on my own like a miserable loser. This is the view. So this isn't the famous arch bridge. This is the little wood foot one. Well, they're all foot really. I'll just walk up on that. Let's go up there now, actually. Why not? Little cat. Meow. Oh, sorry. And then this comes out in the bazaar. What's the time? 10 o'clock. So it should be a little quieter now. Yeah, nice. So yeah, of course there's touristy things, but it's not as bad as Split once. That was awful.
then this is the view. I might go down there and have a little dip, and that is the famous bridge, and that's a sleeping dog. Let's let him lie. Apparently crazy people jump off this. And this bridge was completely, well, it was destroyed. That's cool. It's too windy up here, obviously. But yeah, it's a really nice place. I like it. Mostar. So this is the bridge, the famous 16th century bridge which got blown up in the war and then rebuilt. Those people swimming under there, I like the sound of that. Right, so I've had my little flip out now and feeling a bit better. I've had an ice cream. So I've heard about a waterfall about 60 kilometres, maybe 40 kilometres, something like that away from here. So I'm going to hop on the GS, my old mate. I haven't ridden today, and even though I wanted a day out the saddle, I kind of feel like I need to get back on it. So I'm going to put some swimming trunks in the back of the top box and see how I get on, and then go and find this this waterfall and cool off a bit. The good thing about being in a tourist spot is you don't feel like a knob with a camera, because everyone's a knob with a camera. It's pretty nice here though. Honestly, it's way nicer than I ever expected. Well, welcome to my little secret hovel in downtown Mostar in Bosnia-Herzegovina. I can't say it. Anyway, the hotel manager let me park in here, which is super cool. Well, literally super cool as well, considering it. Oh, it's only 35 in the shade out here. But it's yeah, this hotel. The manager's a biker, so this is an unexpected bonus for parking. Anyway, right, we're running a slightly lighter today. I don't have my big lone rider, what's it called, backpacky big bag thing, because what we're going to do today is we're going to go and chase waterfalls like TLC told us to. No, not told us not to. What's going on? What's this geezer doing? Am I on the wrong side of the road? No. Yeah, so I've stayed here for an extra night just as a kind of, to be honest with you, I'm not doing fantastically well. I'm struggling quite a lot with the old noggin in the last few days, and I just needed time to just stop and just think about things, and I'm having really quite difficult relationship issues, which is probably my fault, but nonetheless it's still incredibly painful and very difficult. So I'm here alone, and I feel really lonely, and it's really quite hard, but it's my choice to be here, right? I've sacrificed an awful lot, possibly this relationship that I'm talking about, to be here, and yeah, I mean, I'm pretty close to sort of heading back home, if I'm honest with you, but let's see how today goes, and then we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's been pretty tough. I can't seem to get any decent microphone quietness. It's fucking annoying. Let's try and go up a bit. It's the noise of the fucking air holes on the top, that's what I can hear. So yeah, love is a very difficult, dangerous game. Whatever. I can't let it ruin this trip. I can't let it. I mean, it is ruining it, but I've really got to sort it out and not let it ruin it, because if I just turn around and go home, then I'm going to feel really shortchanged, I think. But then on the other side of that, I wanted to go away to understand what's important to me, and if I get all this way and realise that actually what is most important to me was staring me right in the face and was right there, then that's still a good result. Yeah, you get me? You know, the worst thing is not knowing what to do. And at least if you know what to do, then you have a direction. But anyway, so if that doesn't get resolved and I don't go, I'm going to push on. I'm going to go to Serbia tomorrow and then Romania the next day, and I'm going to head for the transfer Gashen for all the gash. But to be fair, I mean, I am actually quite proud of myself for coming all this way on my own anyway, and trying as best I can to document the situation for you guys. Yeah, don't do this, or don't do that, or do this, or do that. I've learned an awful lot, and look, I'm the type of person that loves solitude. I love it. I love being on my own and having my own time. However, what I have learnt is that actually I am a social person, and I like the option of being able to disappear and hide for a couple of hours, but I really like knowing that someone else is there and nearby, and that's been really difficult on this trip, really difficult. And these are the things I think you understand, you learn about yourself, and now at least I know them about myself, right? So the next time I do a trip, I'll be like, I got really fucking lonely last time, so I want to do it with a mate, or at least set out points to go, oh, I'm going to meet, you know, Bill here, Dave there, Bogdan there, and do it that way. And I think maybe in the early days of this trip I didn't really feel that, because I met Pascal, I met Cindy and her husband, and I was kind of like, oh cool, people. But when you're alone for, well, when you're riding a bike for 10 hours a day with nothing else to think about, you do think about a lot of shit, and you can really back yourself into a corner. So I'm trying desperately hard not to think about that stuff anymore, and just go, look, seize the day, here we are, live each day as it comes, and if you want to go home, fucking go home. If that's what makes you feel comfortable and safe, and that's what you want to do, then you just fucking do it. There's a fucking McDonald's, what the fuck, shit? Whoa! Yes! Woo, that's dinner sorted. So yeah, I'm going to try and cheer up a bit now. I think I've done what I can to try to resolve the situation. The person who I miss the most is in Italy at the moment, and I really want to go and see them, but if they don't want me to go and see them, I can't do anything about that. But if they said, yes, come and see me, let's sort this out, I'd be there. I googled it this morning, it's 14 hours straight, no, 16 hours from here. So I just go through the night. But anyway, the other thing I've learned about myself on these trips is I've been longing for a day off. Like today, I've been longing for this, just a bit of time just to chill out, have a nice little relaxing morning in, and da-da-da. But then you end up dwelling on stuff, and actually getting on the bike and getting going is kind of my style. I don't even mind so much if it's motorways, to be honest with you. I like smashing out the miles. Yes, I like a few hours in the twisties, faux show. But it feels like I'm running away from my problems when I smash out big miles per day. Hey, it's the boys, innit? Yeah, you get me. Whoop whoop. So yeah, that's an interesting thing for me to figure out, because on all the like 44 teeth trips and all that stuff, I'd be like, can we not just chill out for a day? And you know, God, it's too far. But actually, well, when you got a bike like this, nothing's really too far. I've done 1,300 miles in one day on my old green 1200 one of these, so that's basically, I could get home in 21 hours if I wanted to from here. Well, to Cali anyway. What's that big sausage dog? Is it a corn dog? Ooh. Right, so yeah, I still don't have any mobile reception in this country. Do you know how much they charge? EE. It's like, well, if you want 4 megabytes, like, not gigabytes, megabytes, it's £4 and it lasts a day. That's not even a fucking email, is it? Put like 3 emojis onto the back of a fucking MMS and that's it, done. And if somebody calls me out here on my phone, it's £2.07 per minute to receive calls. What the fuck? Who? Honestly, some people are proper fucking aren't they? Yeah, or I can get 50 megabytes, and I think it's £35, and it lasts 7 days. 50 megabytes. I was actually looking briefly when I went to get my ice cream in the town for a little mobile phone shop just to get a SIM. I've got 2 phones and I could just stick it in and fucking wank away. But actually, again, I felt alright yesterday when I was travelling because I didn't have this mobile communication to see what the people I love are doing and getting all het up. Like, oh my god, they're having a brilliant time and they hate me now and I'm an arsehole and I've fucked everything up. Instead I was like, well, I can't see it, so I'm oblivious. So actually turning off the socials, I know I'm talking to you obviously, but I'm not looking at, that's you know what I mean. But getting away from that is a good thing, I think. I should have gone in there actually. Get some water and shit. Because of course, anytime I buy a drink, I put it in anything on this bike, and within about, I'm not joking, within about 14 minutes it's boiling hot. Right, well, let's push on and try and get to this waterfall. See you in a bit. Right. I just had to come back and press record because I just went around a corner and saw this beautiful river. I'm probably not going to see it again now. No, gutted. But it's just down there and it's fucking amazing. I'll show you if I stand up maybe. There we go. God. Oh man. It's just incredible out here, honestly. I mean, I'm sure, you know, maybe the healthcare benefits and shit like that isn't quite the same. I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it's better, I don't know. But the landscape is just on another level. I just had to ask a biker where to go because I'm lost. Lublutsky Kravitska. This way, I guess. Lublutsky. The world without Wi-Fi is pretty pretty difficult. I wonder if this has got points of interest. Should we just find a shady spot? Another Mark II Golf. I guess it's because Mark II Golfs and Siroccos and Passats, they're all the same engine, so they're the easiest cars to fix. There's billions of parts. Kravetska, that's it. Kravica. Fucking yes. We found it, big dog. Well, we found... Oh! God, whoa, these road surfaces are fucking weird. Mind you, at least I'm wearing full gear today. It's only 36 degrees. I can't wear a t-shirt or anything under this though. It's just... I'm just sweating into it. It already stinks. Because for some reason my body sweat has changed smell since I've been out here. And it just smells fucking weird. It doesn't smell like me. And it freaks me out. I'm like, why does it smell? It smells beefy. And it's never smelled beefy before. Apart from when you first go through puberty, your post-pubescent beefness just comes through. But now I'm, yeah, full-time Shia LaBeouf. Well, I think I saw another sign, and it said 4 kilometers down here. I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? I'm looking forward to going for a dip. I might just walk straight in all this shit and get it all wet. And I can cool off. Nice melons and shit. More Mark II Golfs. Kravitska this way. Okay. Now, the hotel manager said something about when you get to the barrier, drive round it or drive through it or something, because he's going to try and charge me 10 euros. But apparently bikes just drive round it. But this is a risky situation. I guess I'll just assess it at the time. Safari tour. No, it is quite a tourist spot then. He said drive through the thing. Well, what do I do? It's going to be impossible to get through that. Right, so massive Favre, of course. There's no way I could get through the ticket thing, so anyway, I eventually bought a ticket, and now I'm like, can I ride my bike down there? He's like, yeah. See if this guy can thank you. Thank you. When this thing has got panniers on, it is not easy to manoeuvre. Right, so apparently it's down here somewhere. And he said, yes, you could take your bike, but don't park where someone needs to be. Well, that looks delicious. I'm going to get, oh my god, I'm going to get inside you. It's 38 degrees. Do you reckon I'll see some boobs? Look at that. Yes, this looks nice. Oh my god. I was quite busy, but yes. Oh fuck yeah. Welcome to Bosnia. Is this the way I'm going? Oh, it's fucking slippery as fuck. Yeah, very slippy. Born slippy. Well, I'm glad I didn't walk all this way. That would have knackered me right out. Right at! Boobs. It's okay? Thank you. It's okay here? Nice. Thank you. VIP. Right, well, let's do this. To be fair, I think I should come. I should be able to park there. I've ridden from fucking England. Okay, I've left my stuff under that tree. I'm nervous about it, considering there's like 3 grand's worth of video equipment in there, but anyway. I am saying bad that's cold. Wow. It's pretty cool. Right, I can stop showing my tits now. Right, this is where I drop it in front of 1 billion people. Well, 2. Fucking hill start control, fuck off. Come on, love. Boshty boshty. Potato roshty. And great success. Well, that was pretty nice. Spent most of the day chilling under a tree and perving on women. No, I didn't. They're quite reserved, actually. If this was Italy, everyone would have their tits out. Or even the UK, for that matter. Right, you all need to fuck off out of the way. Mark 1 golf, Mark 2 golf. Right, so now I'm just gonna fuck off. I'm gonna go to McDonald's and have some dinner, and then see what's occurring back at the hotel. I want to have an early start tomorrow. I want to be up at 6, packed, breakfasted, 7, on bike, 10 past 7. That's the plan. Check you later. I was going to do, well, just shut up. You're not cool. Right, on that note, I'll leave you. Farewell, Kubichka. You just caught me as I hand wash some of my t-shirts. I've only got 1 t-shirt, and the fucking plug socket doesn't stay down. Damn it. Plug socket, plug off. But yeah, I've only got 1 white t-shirt, and the temperature is so hot the black just ain't cutting it. Oh yeah. The joys